Video games based on blockchain have been skyrocketing recently. These games have their own coins and NFTs you can earn while playing the game. The beautiful thing about this game is that you'll be able to have fun playing these games, and at the same time you'll be able to earn valuables in the game that are NFTs that you can trade to make money from it. In this video, I'm going to talk about the best 5 gaming crypto projects. First one up is Engine. Engine is a video game and NFT platform that is built on the Ethereum network for issuing and trading NFTs of in-game items. It was founded in 2009. They made the game to be a kind of game that will not easily flop or go out of fashion, and they made the game framework to be a kind of a business marketplace, and players will be able to craft weapons and armor in the game that are NFTs using characters that are also created by other players, and those characters are also NFTs. Engine allows players to have true ownership of their in-game items, and players will be able to trade these items within the game or outside the game. With the NFT market surging from $2.4 billion in Q2 this year to $10 billion in Q3 this year, NFT is one of the beautiful features that Engine incorporated in the gaming industry. Instead of just playing games just for fun and collecting in-game items that have no real world value, now we can actually play games for fun and also collect in-game items that are NFT that we can trade and make money from. Engine is also working alongside with Minecraft, where Minecraft players will be able to trade blockchain assets within the game. And now let's just take a look at what the future holds for Engine. With the way NFT market is booming and breaking records in each quarter, that will benefit the NFT games. And if the big players in the gaming industry get into NFT games, Engine will be there to help them with their ecosystem. And this is also going to benefit the Engine coin and Engine ecosystem. Next up is Sandbox. Sandbox gives players the ability to create their own world inside the game, and it also allows players to be able to do whatever they want in the game. They easily gain awareness when they first launch, and their native token is called SAN. It is an ERC20 token built on the Ethereum network. It's used and spent by players to gain access in-game features and also to be able to purchase the game equipment. And players will be able to stake it to earn more and also to earn more money, like a passive income. Besides SAN, the token, there are other few assets in the Sandbox ecosystem. Assets like land, estates, gemstone, catalyst. And speaking of land, you can be able to own a land in the Sandbox game. Land is scarce. To actually own a parcel of land in the game is difficult because there is a total of 166,000 parcels of land in the game, and the prices of the land go as high as $650,000 just for a virtual land in the game. And no, this sounds ridiculous, but it's just what it is in the game. In Sandbox, members of the community and players in the game will be able to use the free software in the game to build assets for the game, and these assets they build, they'll be able to sell it as NFTs and earn money. And the game graphics is just exactly similar to Minecraft, and they are on mobile too. They have over 40 million downloads on mobile. They have this great partnership with Snoop Dogg, with The Walking Dead, with Smurfs and Hell Kitchen. Now let's take a look at the potential risk. The potential risk here is that players easily get bored with games, and they can easily look for the next NFT game that just came out new, which they can find interesting and start playing it, and they will leave Sandbox. So Sandbox will have to to keep upgrading and be entertaining the players who are already on their platform. Next up is Decentraland. Decentraland and Sandbox have similarities. What they have in common is land, but Decentraland focuses more on a virtual land that can be purchased by players. And as a player, you'll be able to purchase land and build whatever you like on your land or in the game. The total parcel of land in the game is 90,000. Each land is represented as an NFT, and with your land you'll be able to build something like an art gallery where you can display your NFTs and sell them and earn money from it. Sotheby's, which is one of the highest and the largest broker of fine art, jewelries and collectibles, also have their virtual art gallery in the Decentraland where they display their NFTs and put it up for sales. The native token of the Decentraland is called Mana. You can use the Mana token to buy land in the game, and you can also use the Mana token to buy different accessories you need in the game in order to customize your own character in the game. And the characters that you customize in the game, you'll be able to also sell it it as NFTs in the game marketplace. Mana token can be bought and traded on different exchanges as well. Now let's take a look at the potential risk with Decentraland. Decentraland is a browser game, and the big players in the NFT gaming are already moving to mobile phones. And not all players are always on their PC to play games. So most players prefer to be on their mobile phones as they are on the go to play games. So this is going to cause a lot of players that are meant to be on Decentraland to leave Decentraland, that is a browser game, to just move to NFT games that are mobile, and this will reduce the number of engagement that Decentraland is having on their games. Next up is Eluvian. Eluvian is a game you start by creating your own character. You will head out in the game to explore different regions in the game. You will encounter Eluvians which you will fight, and when you are able to subdue them, you will permanently make them yours by using charts. You will use your Eluvians you caught in the game to battle other Eluvians in the game. In the game, you will be able to mine odds, charts, and gemstones that you will use to forge your weapons. And some of these minerals are really rare to find, but when you are able to find one that is rare, you'll be able to use it to forge a better weapon that is much stronger. The minerals and the weapons you have in the game can be traded in the game marketplace as NFTs. It is used as in-game purchases, and the fees are being sent to the Eluvian vault. Shards is one of the most important items in these games. With shards, players will be able to capture Eluvians that are best in games. There are different levels of shards. When you are able to find a very higher level of shards, then means you have a great potential to be able to capture an Eluvia that is rare, that you can easily be able to use to win battles in the game. The game public beta launch is in Q1 2020, and if you are interested in this game, just look out for it. They will also release the mobile version of the game in the year 2020. There is a great potential with this game because this game is kind of inspired by Pokemon. They are using the Pokemon strategy of gaming. Some of the rare Pokemons like Charizard are worth a lot today. Now let's take a look at the potential risk. The team seems to be promising a lot with the game, but there is nothing much like to show for it at all. Next up is Crypto Blade. Crypto Blade is a new blockchain game that allows users to earn the native token called the skill token by defeating enemies, by raiding with friends, and also players will be able to stake the native token to earn it as a passive income. Players will have to craft their own characters in the game and also be able to craft their own weapons in the game, and those characters and weapons you crafted, you'll be able to use it or you'll be able to sell it in the game marketplace as NFTs. Players need to buy a new character before they can play the game. Therefore, they will need to pay a little amount of fee in BNB in order to participate in battles. The battle winners will be rewarded with the battle fee, and they will be given the battle fee in form of the skill token immediately. The idea of play to earn games that is common in blockchain is really going to change the world of game entirely. Most especially when the big names in the gaming industry gets into play to earn games. And it's really exciting to see the world of game industry just changing gradually and changing in a beautiful way. But it's quite too early to say if play to earn games is going to take over the gaming industry. But it's interesting to watch the gaming industry changing gradually just from the scratch and up to the level it is right now. Just take a look at Axie Infinity, the level Axie Infinity it is right now. And it's interesting to see people earn money while playing game, most especially when people are able to sell the valuables they acquired in the game. Just like the items they acquire in the game, people are able to sell it as NFTs and they will be able to earn money. And it's good to see that games are now incorporating marketplaces, mostly the NFT games. They are now incorporating marketplaces in the game whereby you can sell your acquired items in the game and earn money. It's not like before we just play game just for fun and everything we acquired in the game, all the items makes no real worth value. But it's good to see that in games right now you can actually acquire something that has a real world value which you can sell as NFT. This is where I'm going to wrap up today's video. Just make sure you like the video, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe. I always appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who likes crypto and who loves to talk about crypto. Just try to make sure you make your own proper research before investing in any of these games or before investing in any crypto at all. And you try your best to have a great day out there and remain blessed. Peace, guys.